And that's us good to go. Yep, should be good. Howdy everyone, welcome back to some Roadcraft. Beginning of the end is nigh. Well, hopefully so anyway. I have now worked out that I have 2 more streams of Roadcraft on Wednesdays before we start Farming Sim, and that is because in 3 weeks, no, 2 weeks today, I will actually be on a back shift, so I won't be able to stream that day, which is really annoying. So I have today, and I have next week to try and finish this map. We'll just have to see. I think there's about 12 main missions and a couple of side missions and a couple of infrastructure tasks to do. So, if we are very, very clever about how we do this, we should be able to finish this region in a couple of streams. Here's hoping so anyway, because we are so close. We have a lot, and I mean a lot, of cargo to deliver today. We have both of these missions with lots of cargo going all over the shop. This one as well. We have more cargo going here and everything like that. But I figured we'd start with this one. If you remember the end of last time, this was an area to clear of trees. I have already cleared the area of trees because it was just bulldozing a few trees to see what the next thing was. And interestingly, we need steel beams. And you remember over here, I had that truck that I had to pull out of the river last time. Yeah, it was loaded with a load of metal. So I turned that in, made a bunch of beams, and we now have the beams. I also constructed a bridge there, as you can see. Very good bridge. Did I build any other bridges? I put a metal bridge down here that I can construct later. I think I have enough beams for that. And I went around and I moved some trucks into some positions to get started. So, like, there's a truck here with some cargo on it. There is a truck here with some cargo on it. So, you know, I went around, gathered a few things just to make things a little bit easier on myself to get started. So let's deliver these steel beams first, because we are literally going from here to here. And that will be a mission done. There we go. Right. And we literally have to drive around here. This is quite possibly the easiest mission I have ever had to do, on this map at least. Yeah. Kind of crazy considering everything else we've had to do so far. But, yeah. Oop, oh. Haha. Power lines. I wonder if we have to construct any more of these. Okay. Let's see. Is anything else popped up? No, it has not. Okay. So now we can actually get started on these missions. So, let's start with this. Because we have to, grab this cargo here and deliver it. It's raining again. How dare it? Alright. We're gonna go backwards and drag it, as opposed to trying to drive forwards and this thing acting like a massive pendulum. I can lift it a little bit more. Okay, that seems to be going okay, at least for the moment. We'll find out what happens to this when this is actually going to go over to that little blue area there. It's just lit up like a beacon from the sky. So hopefully this should work. The other deliveries are considerably less crazy, shall we say. I actually have trucks lined up for them, but I think this is quite possibly the craziest crane delivery. This is a big one. But I didn't have another crane that I could do it with, so let's see. It's a shame I can't just kind of, go across this bridge here, because that would be super convenient. But this is actually working, so... Oh, hey, and the rain stopped as well. Bonus! Kind of just bring that closer to the center of gravity. Oh, is that going through my cab? No, it's just not quite. Ooh. There we go. Problem with going backwards is all the controls are reversed, of course. So, so there's that. Yeah. But we will... At least we have this road constructed here, so it's less problematic to get across this bit of mud. We will have to traverse some bad terrain in a minute, because once we get over to this other shore here, we will have to head towards that second rail bridge there. Hopefully the terrain is... oh. Get back on your wheels, please. Thank you. Okay, that's a bit better. Come on. Don't do this to me. Okay, I am well stuck there, so let's just reposition myself. Oh, Crane, are you seriously just messing with me now? Come on. It's a small hill. Please do not be so difficult. That's better. Up the hill. That's it. Good boy. Dearie me. That's all I wanted from you. You don't have to be so dramatic about the whole shabazz. Right. Okay. Crane down, crane around. We'll try a rear drag now, I think, just to... pull that in as close as possible. Oh. Forwards, not backwards. Forwards. Aha! The nice thing is with this particular run is if we do encounter any problems, we still have our other crane over here where we can come and fix any issues of the falling over variety that we might encounter, but hopefully just drag it over and have no problem. Yeah, okay. Through. Glad I actually didn't bring this on a truck. I would not have gotten under that bridge if I had. It's almost like this is the way it's supposed to be done. There we go. We are almost there. Up. Let's go. Pushing that wave. Okay. Hey guys, let me tell you, tonight is going to be interesting once I finish stream, because today, or rather tomorrow, but actually tonight at midnight is the release Pokemon Legends Z to A, which is a game that Natalie and I have been very much looking forward to. And we are staying up until midnight to await the release. If I'm feeling very generous, I might even be ordering McDonald's later on. Nice. Okay. For the pair of us, because I don't really feel like cooking. Yeah, but hey, we'll see. Okay, let's see. What's the next thing that needs delivering? This, these two. Okay. These two have to go all the way up here. Do I have a suitable... Yeah, I think so. The only thing that I'm possibly worried about is getting through there. Whether I will be too wide with that cargo sticking out like that. But if nothing else, I can probably bring a crane in just to take that off my hands for a moment whilst I deliver everything else. So let's go. And we will see how things are. I did think about possibly going the other way, like up by the concrete plant. But I think I'm going to be too heavy to get up the slope on the approach to the concrete plant. And I didn't really want to do much. I didn't have, well, I didn't, it's not that I didn't want to, I just didn't have the time to do much more prep than I already did for today's episode. So, times are busy. I'm playing shed ton of SnowRunner behind the scenes, just getting cargo ready for the next stream. I've got loads of stuff going on this mission. Yeah, we have a bridge here now as well, don't we? Flatten out that sand there, but come on. Should be okay. Yeah, bridge over the worst of it. Yeah, and now I have Pokemon. Or I will, as of midnight tonight, have Pokemon to play as well. So, you know, plenty of other things going on. And I'm back at work now. You know, it's, that stinks. I do have tomorrow off, though, which is nice. Downside is I'm working Saturday. So, you can't win them all. You can never have a really nice time. It's all terrible. Right. Yeah. Hopefully these two missions will unlock like most of the rest of the missions for us, or at least certainly if we can get through these two and then maybe the next 3, maybe 4, I would like that. According to the menu screen when I loaded in today, I also have 3 side missions and I think it's 5 infrastructure requests to do, which I'm assuming are probably going to be routes. So hopefully we'll have time to get all of that done. That's why I'm trying to speed through these deliveries as quickly as possible, just so that we can get on to the next lot of tasks, because I really have no idea what is going to be left. We can't have very much left to do. But it's enough, you know? Come on, boy. Pull. don't know. I'm hoping I can just drive down to where these two things need to go and just kind of land them both in place without having to use a crane to kind of lower them into position. Even if I drown the truck, I don't actually mind, because that will mean things are just simpler. Speaking of simpler, look at my brand new bridge. Isn't that just nice? No more trudging through that mud. Not today. If you're wondering, I actually went ahead and bought all of the concrete slabs needed for that bridge. I think I needed like 10 of them. So that bridge cost me about 1,500 monies. But considering that I have 328 of them at the moment, or 328,000 of them at the moment, I think I'm good for spending a little bit of money on raw materials, just to ease the transition, because I was actually looking around the map for more concrete, just to see if there was enough, like, actually just on the map. And I could find a bunch of little pieces that are worth next to nothing in a hole somewhere near the concrete plant, and then I found about 4 or 5 more of those sea breakers, the wave breakers, at the port. And I was like, yeah, that's nowhere near enough concrete. There's just not enough concrete left on the map to do what I want to do with it, so I'd just go ahead and buy it. Which makes so much more sense. So we can fit through this bridge fine. It does make me slightly concerned for the other bridge that we have to cross. Unless... Could I go that way? I could go this way and then come up through here. Across here. That would still leave me in a really bad position. I think, actually, if I go for that bridge, and if I can't get through it, then I'll bring a crane out. I think that's just a safer plan altogether. Uh-oh. Even fit through here. Oh, breathe in. Breathe in, everyone. Crikey, that was very tight. Far to go now, thankfully. Yeah, I can grab one of my cranes from the other job site. The base is literally on the other side of the river here. Can I squeeze through? That is the question. Can I squeeze through? Oh hey, I think that bridge went back up. Ooh, that's gonna be really... Oh. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Oh, beautiful. Just enough of a squeeze. See that? All that worrying for absolutely nothing. No problem whatsoever. Okay, might have a slight problem here, because I'm not going to have the clearance to get across that railway. Go at a slant, maybe? Perhaps if I can get onto the railway and then reverse. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, so we're up here. Whoa, steady on. that's working. Oh, trees out the way, you. Perfect. Okay. Aha. Okay. See, there's a way to do these missions. Doesn't require doing things sensibly. That does look like I'm going to have to actually reverse down because things is if these two were the other way around, I could probably get away with it, but I have to reverse just because of how they are orientated. They do need a crane, don't they? That's annoying. I'm going to need a crane to put those in place. Okay, never mind. Let's get a crane. There are... go for this base. Let's go. Phoenix crane to the rescue. I know this isn't the Tatra Phoenix, but to me it is. Basically is. Everything the Phoenix is. It's fast, it's agile, it's an 8x8. Basically a Tatra Phoenix. And I won't have anything said against it. Huzzah! We actually got air there, that was impressive. Right. Now, have I parked this so that I can actually get past it or not? That is the big question here. No, I have not. Over you go. Zah! Okay, nothing new. Oh, wow. Okay, nothing new. Crikey. Okay. Let's get this wired up. This is the next one we need to deliver. Apparently we've got to do all of these missions before we can actually get going with anything else, so that's not bad. Right, let's see, this one is going down there, right next to the steel beam factory, so that's okay. We should be able to manage this no problem. He says. The Phoenix crane might be a better crane, but this guy, I feel, is a way more sturdy and kind of, you know, what's the word for it? Stable crane. I feel like this guy is a much more stable. Oh. Now we're going to have to spin this and drag it, because otherwise we will not get past those pipes. Ah, right. Might not even get through here, actually. Oh, yeah, I thought so. Come on. No. Go. All right. Perfect. Okay. More hazards afoot. Hang on, we might have to. Might have to rethink how we get this. This is the shortest journey with the most amount of potential peril, it would seem. Or if I can swing this out over the bridge, pop it up here, then collect it from the other side. See if I can do this. Playing hopscotch with it slightly, but whoa, okay. Go again. Aha! Check that out. That is how you crane. I think if the bridge had been any longer, I probably wouldn't have had this as an option, but it's not, so I do. Ha! Perfection. So if we this top of this bit of bridge. Forwards again. Back around this way. Up. All right. Onwards, mighty steed. Your payload of crazy. We are making exceptionally good time at the moment, which is fantastic. I like this a lot. We do still have 2 more journeys to make, but we are still doing pretty good at the moment. Okay, that's where it needs to go. 200 200 meters away. Go through here. This way. We should be able to access this from... Yeah, perfect, right. The boom has enough length. Brilliant. Okay. Next. Oh yeah, okay, we have this guy, and this guy is going to here, so this is the long journey. That's probably the longest journey, actually. The other journey is incredibly short by comparison, but no less dangerous. Will this fit through the bridges? That is the question I have to ask myself, actually, now that I've had a little bit of experience delivering these things. Is this going to fit? Questionable. Not impossible, but questionable. Will we fit? Will we fit? So? Oh, just. Ha 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 ha. Okay, that was good. That was good. I like that. I mean, we could have gone round if we didn't fit, but that just makes life so much easier. Okay. That's good. That is very good. I don't think we have any other bridges. Well, actually, we do have one more bridge of that ilk. It's coming up right now. But after that, I don't think we have any other height restrictions. I don't think we do anyway, so... I think this bridge is just as high as that other one, if not slightly taller, so... Yeah, this looks fine. This looks absolutely fine. Oh yeah. Loads of clearance. Check that out. Perfection. Okay. Alright, don't fall over now. Glad I'm not carrying this thing with the Voron. I think the Voron probably would have fallen over. Not least because this load would have been far too big for the Voron, but also because the Voron is considerably more wobbly. We do have a journey to make with the Voron though, so, you know, watch this space. Something's gonna happen. Also have some rough terrain ahead of us as well, so, you know. It's never a good thing. At least I made the effort to build a bridge over here, though. That is going to substantially help us. Oh, right. This hill here is probably going to be one of the worst areas we have to traverse. Because this track here is not exactly what I would call user-friendly at the moment. I really could have done with, like, you know, putting some more sand here just to kind of level up, or level that area out, I should say. But so far, so good. This is a very stable truck. Alsace. Alsace? Alsace? I really don't know how to pronounce this guy. It's a bit weird. This is also a gap here that I really should try and aim to fill with some sand at some point, because it would save having to do this crazy nosedive all the time. Not that it's been a problem so far, but I just get the feeling I'm going to hit that one of these days and it's just going to tip me straight over. But not today. It's not on this trip today. Haha! Genius. Again, this is a section that could be a bit wonky for us, but make sure that we find the best little route across. Whoa! Steady on there. Still need to put some sand here as well. There is so many areas of this map that require so much sand, and there's no quarries around either, so, you know. Actually, getting that sand is a task in itself. But we're through, so that's all that matters, at least for this journey. Hopefully I won't have to plot a route through there anytime soon. That would suck a little bit. Sway a little bit. Straight up and over there. Oh. Oof. Yeah, I really need to flatten that out. It's just not gotten around to it yet. A lot of things on this map. I can tell that by the time I finish this map, I am going to be just knee-deep in things that I have not gotten around to yet. But hey, if we can make do without doing them, that is so much the better. Just saves us time and effort. Really good thing sometimes. Ooh. 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 Next, go in snap, crackle, and pop. We have to head down this direction and try and find the best way to drop zone. Let's just see, because we just need to go to here, basically. So I think if I carry on round this road and then just jinx my way down there. Nice thing is that I have the Voron just down there as well, with a crane. We'll be able to hopefully lower these two things into position. Ooh, steady on there, Alcis. Steady. Okay. Lean going on, but we're still on all 8 wheels. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Come on, boyo. Let's get out of there. That is not friendly. Supposed to do there. That's just like a hole in the ground. Go up here, I think. Take that tree out. Come on, get out of here, tree. And we should be able to here. Yep, okay. Okay, we're still good. We're still good. Another tree. Away you. This is a gnarly little road. Yeah, right, road. These logs continue all the way through this pit here. Oh, they do. Okay. How pleasant of it. Just a little bit further now. Too bad, not too bad. Oh, there. Watch it there, you. Okay. Park up here. Okay, right. Oh, no, the Voron. There we go. Right, we have this little thing on the Voron, which is kind of more what it's good at. I wonder if I can go this way. That's actually any easier or not. Well, we're committed now, so no turning round. This was the worst choice I've made today. Just see myself falling over here. Oh, or maybe not. Out of the way, tree. Go on. Shoo. Good boy. Go, okay. Wait for that tree to despawn, and then carry on. Ah. Out of here, little tree as well. A chunk. Okay. Okay, that... Ooh. Crane over this side for a bit of counterbalancing. Crane snaps back. Ooh, okay. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to reset the crane, you silly thing. Not unstrap the cargo. Wrong shoulder button. That could have been potentially disastrous. Oh. Okay. Now, if I had a big crane here, this would be very, very easy. The smaller one, not going to be as straightforward, but should hopefully still be possible. Anchors out. Strap. Can I just fling them down the hill? Ah, of course not. No. Alright. This could be not that great, but let's see what we can do here. Hey, there's one. Okay. I might have to take a little cliff dive here. Preferably straight into that container to kind of nudge it into place. So if I go here... Rhino. Oh, come on, a little bit more. A little bit more. Ha-ha! Cliff dive for the win. Alright, what do we got now? Uh-oh. Clear a route to deliver water filters from where to where? From there to there. Okay. Right, not impossible, but darn it all, this does actually create one slight issue, and that is I'm coming from here. It's obviously from here. I can go across this bridge here. I can come around here. I can come across this bridge. But then I've got to do something here to connect to this road, and then obviously I need to go down here, and I need to get across here. Okay. And where is the sand quarry? It's right there. Okay. So, first thing I need to do, I think, is to build this bridge. Which means I need metal beams. Thought I might have to build a bridge here, but so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This round. Load it up. Next one. Next one. Six. Yeah, I think we're probably going to have to lay some sand as well here. Right. In fact, I think we're definitely going to have to lay some sand. Okay, strap that down, crane, that. Let's go and have a look at what our route is going to be like. Actually, before we do go anywhere, out of curiosity, what if I was to... We're going here. And we're going to have to clear that out as well, aren't we? Unless we send them through the quarry there, maybe. Just wondering what our best route options are going to be. That's obviously wonky. The alternative to bring them across there would be to turn them down here. And if they come down here, we do have this nice road that we've built. We do have a nice concrete bridge here and a nice concrete bridge here. The problem is this hill then. And then we could go literally just straight down this road. It might actually be easier than trying to send them, than like creating a whole bunch of stuff over here. I wonder. Obviously, we do need to put some sand there. What vehicles do I have that already have sand? This guy has sand. Spawn him over here and then drive him over here just to do this hill. Because I only need to do up to here, and then hopefully the rest of this road is going to be, well, maybe a little bit there as well. But if I can just sand it and then... Let's cover that to here, just so we don't have to drive too far. At least this thing doesn't leak as much as it used to. Probably still needs some more sand though, but we might be reasonably close to quarry, or close enough to get a refill. Clonk. Okay, there we go. I built a little bridge here as well because this crossing was annoying me. So I put a couple of concrete slabs into that as well. Because it was just not good. It was not a very good crossing. Too steep, and then just a couple of little wire mesh things at the bottom. Yeah, not very good at all. Doing good. If we can actually get this route plotted and done reasonably quickly. We should be able to move on to the next thing. Here I am saying I hope I can get this done in 2 stream sessions. I'm starting to doubt whether I can. But we'll see. We'll obviously be coming back to this even after we've started Farming Sim. I would just like to try and get this done before Farming Sim, you know? It's not too bad, but we still need to get this here. Right, where be all the way over there, crikey. Right, yeah, that quarry zone is not big at all. How bad is this road? I mean, if we get something like Voron trucks, then we'd probably be absolutely fine, you know, but with it being... If we got Voron, no, Vorons probably wouldn't make it through that. No, I'd have to sand that as well. Yeah, this bit here would also need to be done. But depending on the truck, that's where I need to get to. Let's plot the route, because at least then we can see what trucks we're going to be dealing with. And we can adapt our road building, because if we're going to need to account for the most worst of truck, then we're going to have to either seriously reconsider our plan or do a lot of work. Makes me wish I still had my my bridge over the river there. That might actually have really helped us, but never mind. Actually using this road for a route, so can't say fairer than that. Stay slightly off the beaten track. Like so. And then we'll be coming up here. Have to come up here and then start turning like almost immediately. Like that. Up here. Through this little bit of swamp here. Where are we going? Ah, we're going over there. Okay. Cool. What have we got? Please not Vorons. Please not those things. Ooh! Ooh! Those trucks might actually make this. Those trucks might actually make this. Right, I have to get my flattener. Where is my dude? Where are you at? I know you're here somewhere. I just can't see you in my list of ridiculousness that I have currently out. There he is. Right here. Perfect. Right. Time to beat those trucks to the sandy bit. Level that out a little bit. And hope that they can take the rest of the terrain themselves. We might just actually push them, if nothing else, just so that we can around, get the initial mission completed, and then I can work on getting everything else done, like getting the rest of the route drained of its resources later. You know, I can spend some time putting sand down. You know, later on. That's no problem. I can do that in my free time. But right now, we just need to get the mission completed so that we can get on with the next one. You know. That's the big one. Oh, that's there, everyone. Ban. Perfect. Downhill. So far the route seems to be progressing because I've not had any failure notices, which is always good. Spinning around. Get out of my way. Hey. clear these couple of trees here just in case they cause a problem for vehicles turning. Then we will wait and stand by for the convoy. Get the feeling I might have to push them through some of this. 1, 2. Is it just those two? It's just those two trucks. Okay. Is this a... Oh, this is a repeatable one, obviously. Look at the amount of resources there. Yeah, this is very repeatable, but so far they have made it. But now begins the troublesome section of the route. Hey, took a tree out. That's good. Right, round you go, mates. We'll follow you round. Make sure that you you get through everything okay. Go on, good sons. Let's go. Some pushes. Push, push, push. No doubt we'll need to push you through this next section here. Hey, there you go. Go on. Whoa. A little bit too much push there, I think. Right, go on. There you go. Good boy. On you go. Catch up with your friend. This is such a cheating way of doing it. I kind of love it, to be absolutely honest. But you know, if it means I don't have to worry about the route too much, at least initially, then perfect. Right, one is almost through. 2 is almost through. Go on you go, sons. Yeah, I am definitely going to have to do some extra work on this route come later. Maybe I'll just build some bridges over those awkward parts. At least then, you know. Oh, wow, they actually managed to squeeze past the dump truck there. That's good. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. No! Sir! No! Ah, oh, fuck. That's not good. Maybe I can push him. Can I? Oh, you dastardly dog end. Of course. At least the route is still good to go. You know? Oh, is he clear? Oh, I think he might be clear. Perhaps. Oh, just a gentle nudge. Gentle nudge. There we go. Alright. Another nudge. Through you go, sir. Good boy. Ta-da! Oh, beautiful. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Another route to do. Sand quarry. Oh, you are kidding me. Sand quarry to the steel beams facility. Oh, I do have to build that bridge, don't I? At least I actually cleared out this road earlier, so... okay. Oh my lord. Okay. Clear area of objects. Start a route. Deliver a vehicle from there to the steel beam factory. Oh, more steel beams. Okay. Logs. I have the logs. Oh, man. Power failure? What? Excuse me, good sir? You never requested power before. Oh, that'll be another one, won't it? Oh, and a side mission. Okay. Activate the crane. Deliver an object. This object. To there. Okay. Right. I need metal. And I need a lot. I mean a lot of metal. Not just itty bitty little bits like that. Yeah, you see, none. I need some big metal pieces. There's a whole load of nothing around, isn't there? Maybe here? Oh, yeah, there's some good metal here. There's an old car there. Another car there. Okay. What to start with? That is the question. Wayfarer truck, are you kidding me? Where does that have to go? To the steel beam factory or something? Actually, we might be able to do that. Let's give delivering this guy a go first of all, because we should actually be able to reach where we need to go. I hope. Like, these trucks are terrible, but as long as I can keep them moving. Then this is a little bit of a problem spot right here. Scooch round. Come on. Come on. That's it. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Slow but steady. I honestly think if I can make it round this corner, then I can actually get this to where it needs to go. Because we have kind of roads everywhere else. The tire is just spinning. Nope, it's stuck. Cool. That's just what I wanted. Naturally. See, just literally, why are those trucks even in the game? They are literally in the game to grief you. Because there is literally no purpose to them other than to annoy you. That is all they do. All they do. Hey, let's go, guys, go. Sam, get out of there. See, just needed a push. Go. Should be underway. Hopefully. Yeah, I was expecting that. I'll have to try and sort that out later. I'm not going to worry about it right now. That's just a route that'll have to just run itself to completion eventually. But yeah, what we need to focus on is getting some extra metal. Lots and lots of metal. Some metal there. There's wire roll there and a little girder. Not an awful lot. There's some wheels there. These things don't really give a lot of resources, though. I'm going to need, like, a couple of cars or something, I think. Unless I just buy it. Actually, nuts to it. We're just going to buy the metal. Because metal beams are not that much. And that would be so much easier than trying to worry about getting the metal that we need. Oh, don't you dare. Like, I was literally watching in real time as this thing just slid off that. It's like, I wasn't even driving that. It literally just drove itself into a ditch. Thanks for that. Like, so much thanks. Maybe I should just use this thing to tow it where it needs to go. This thing drives itself into ditches as well, for that matter. Towing on. There we go. Perfect. Alright. And now we make haste to our destination. Because I ain't letting you go, truck. Nope. You're coming with me. And there ain't a darn thing you can do about it. Yeah, I have literally the resources that I need. I totally have the resources I need, actually. I can totally do this without having to create anything. The only thing I'm going to need to do is potentially add some more sand to some routes, maybe. But then again, it depends on the trucks we get. If we get good trucks like we did for the last one, then I might actually be able to do it without having to lay any more roads. If we get these things, then that scuppers all of my plans. But yeah. Oh no. Get off the road. Mr. Frodo! Quiet your jibber-jab, foo. Go on, get out of here. Honking at me. You're the one that's road hogging, mate. Now. Come on. Should be... Now we should be on the home stretch. Oh, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing, good sir? Sliding with the side of the bridge like that. That's just not proper, that. Yeah, it was probably... I was probably being far too... far too expectant that any of these things would work as intended. Actually, you know, if I'm going to buy metal beams, maybe I could get those routes up and running by literally laying some metal bridges and just buying some beams for them, you know, across the trouble spots. That would work. I wonder. That would be a lot easier than trying to dump a ton of sand everywhere. I'll have to see, because... Oh. Snap, crackle and pop going on in my neck at the moment, guys. Let this be let this be a piece of life learning for you. Don't get old. Sucks. You find out that you get pains in parts of your body you didn't even know existed. When I was 20, I'd be like, yeah, I don't care about this. I'll do whatever I like and nothing will happen. And now I'm 40 and it's just like, yeah, you don't want to do that. You're gonna regret it later. It's just not good. It's not good. But hey, you know, that is life sometimes. That is literally life. Steady on there, little guy. Ah, we're nearly there. Nearly there. That's one thing at least then checked off the list. We're going to get the Voron over to supply base and buy ourselves a ton of beams next. Ah, stop steering like that. I did not tell you to do that. Crazy potato. Ugh, right. I think this one has to go to this big zone ahead of me here. Yeah, this one here, I do believe. Maybe? Hey, there we go. Okay, that's good. One down. Now, let me take a look at this. Can I put some metal bridges here? Like if I go from, say, here to here, that's 5 beams there. Okay, and then another one from, say, here to there, that's another 6. Okay, let's move this guy out of the way. Get out of here, tree. You're in my way. We are going to need, maybe not need one there. Let's see. Let's start plotting. Because we then go around here, and if we can use this, you see, to determine where we're going to need. I think then if we come down here, like this, we can then cross over here. This bit might need some extra sand depending on the vehicle in question. We can also just use this to see how it does with this. Like this. Oh, it's going right there, huh? What kind of vehicles do we have? Ooh, those guys. Okay. Yeah, yeah. This should work. Okay. Okay. We need where are my where's my boron? Put him back to here. Perfect. And then here we will resource zones. Perfect. Resource storage. We'll take out a beam. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Oh! See ya. Okay. I didn't see that one coming, but never mind. I can go and get it. That's fine. Right, now then, let's go and get ourselves some more of these first. So I have the beams I need to do. Oh, uh-oh, that guy fell over. What are you doing, sir? How did you? What? Oh, it hit that rock. Of course it did. Right. That's really cool. Oh well, never mind. We do have 7 beams here, so actually, let's go and turn in as many beams as we can for this mission. Let's just put that on the track. That's that one down there. Cool. Okay. At least then we don't have to worry about bringing beams up here. Just yeah. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Perfect. Okay, so we need a lot of beams. We need 5, 6, and 7. So what's that? 6, 12, 18. We need 18 beams. So open shop. Oh, crikey. Okay, actually steel beams are a lot more than I had envisioned. But I suppose we can always sell these back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, oh wow. Okay. 9, 10. That's... Oh. There they go. So this is going to be about 40,000. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the Leaning Tower of metal beams. Let's go and build these bridges, shall we? Go. Hey, babe. How's it going? What I do need to do is actually pull this forward a little bit just so that... Yeah, right. So that I can simply just roll it up. Ah, it's fine so far, babe. Quiet tonight, but that's fine, you know. Hey, Johnny, nice to see ya. How are you doing? Oh, things are going well here, I must say. So far, anyway, you know. Stop it, game. Give me the control I want. No, that's not what I want you to do. Get in the back. Right. Hit. More beams. One. Okay. We're nearly there. Nearly to the number we need. Oh, yeah. Hope the Voron can actually take them all. That's annoying if we have to leave some behind simply because they won't fit in the back of the truck. But we have got quite a pile here so far, so... Son of a gun. Ah! Son of a gun. Come here. My lord, okay. Maybe I shouldn't take quite so many at once. This is, I really do want to take quite so many at once, though, you know, that's the problem. Maybe I could go and do 2 bridges. It does look rather good, doesn't it, babe, you know? This game does look very smart. I will give it that. It's got a distinct style from SnowRunner. And I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Right, we'll have to come back for the rest. I don't think we're going to be able to get all the rest of them in. At least not in this first trip. Go and build that one bridge that we need for the route. Then we can get the other two sorted afterwards. And then we'll need to take the logs over to the steel mill. Clear the area. It's going to need a big crane, I think. Let's see. Yeah. No, Johnny, I do get your complaint there, to be honest. It's a great game. I really do. I enjoy playing it myself. It's really just very satisfying sometimes, you know? But I totally get what you mean when you say it's a bit fiddly and grindy at times, you know? Definitely. Definitely fiddly and grindy. It's, certainly these expansion regions, they just seem to go out of your they just need they seem to make you go out of your way to do everything 3 times over, you know? It does feel like it's taken forever. I do think there actually are more missions on this map than on the other ones, but even still, it's a lot. It's a lot to get done. Oh, the AI convoys are definitely a joke, you know. They do not have very many IQ points between them. They have next to no IQ points at all. But yeah, it's that is for sure a problem. Crane, strap that. That should work nicely there. Cement mixers. Yeah, they are definitely problematic. I don't think have I had to deal with cement mixers yet? I don't think I have. I haven't actually finished all of the base game missions just yet. I've done Sojourn, and I'm almost finished Deluge, but I haven't done Sandswept and Kernel yet. So I don't think I've actually encountered the cement mixers. But they sound like a dream that I'm just really thrilled to deal with at some point. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Still, never mind. Yeah, deal with that when I get to it. Ah, the metal one, yeah? Yeah, they are kind of cool. I do actually like those bridges. I just don't like sending vehicles through those bridges because they're never big enough. You know, they just never seem to fit what you want to take through them. But I guess that's a me problem as opposed to anything else. Let's get 3 more beams loaded up. Annoyingly, I bought one more beam than I actually needed because I forgot that we already had one, but never mind. Strap those down. Perfect. Right. Let's get those wooden beams. Wooden logs. Wooden logs. Of course they're wooden logs. Why would they be? They're not going to be something else logs, are they? Gosh, I say some ridiculous things sometimes. Good. Get out from there, please. Come on. Just behave yourself, logs. Even in this game, logs are persnickety things that want to kill me. Yeah. Indeed, babe. 4 hours until Pokemon time. Yeah. Forward to that. Those. Let's strap that just to. Eagle-eyed among you will notice that the fifth log is no longer here. It's because it decided to bounce, literally. Stuck in the fencing. Last one is right over here. It's decided to take space lessons. Where'd it go? Should be. Aha, there it is. Yeah, believe it or not, that is the fifth log. There it is. Strap that, crane, those. We just need to head back to that bridge, drop off the beams, and then head over here and drop off the logs. Let's go. We are definitely not going to get this map finished in 2 more streams. That's just... I don't think that's happening. But we'll make our best effort. I like that, babe. That's a good one. That is a good one. Fifth log. Yeah, sounds about right. Go. Yeah. But between now and next time, guys, I will get the 2 infrastructure routes sorted. I'll make sure that they're actually complete for next time, because I think even with these bridges that I'm building, it's going to take a little bit more work. I think I'm going to need to dump some more sand. I think I'm going to have to deal with like areas like that I've just come through. Get them more suitable. Like this bit here will probably need flattening out. Stuff like that, you know. Very hopeful that things will progress properly, but I only have so much faith in the AI drivers. Hey, at least these bridges here should help to. That should hopefully get them to where they need to go. So I can actually, if I steel beams, this one. Are those waypoints still good? Those waypoints are still good. Okay. Hopefully that one now will run to completion, but if it doesn't, I will take care of it between now and next Wednesday. Let's get these logs delivered to the zone. I should have brought that item with me, but I can go back for it. For the side mission, you know, but I don't think it would have fit in the back of the wagon, so. Right. Where is this going? Where are these going? Just there. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I can at least get the crane up and running. Not that I'm going to be using that crane for anything. It's a terrible crane. So, yeah. Let's get these logs unloaded. Go back, get the power source for the crane. There. 4. And number 5. Okay, that's that sorted. Right, we need that item. Let's go, let's go. Yum. This thing is ridiculously speedy when it's unloaded, I will say. Should be able to nip through the forest here. Funny you should mention that, Johnny. I actually, the main game that I play on my channel is SnowRunner. I'm actually working on a 100% playthrough at the moment. Currently about 30% done with the current region. No, nearly 40% done with the latest region. I stream that on Sundays, so if you want to join us for that, we usually have quite a crowd for that because it's usually involves some sort of calamity on my part. I am nothing if not optimistic when it comes to SnowRunner. Or at least optimistic in what I try to do, not optimistic in what actually happens, but yeah. So we stream that on Sundays. I have actually played Mudrunner as well, but it's not really my kind of game. I've also tried Expeditions, but I didn't get along very well with that as well. Yeah, that is actually very true. So I'm currently I've currently 100%ed every single region in the game on SnowRunner, apart from the current region which I'm still working on. But I have also done so on hard mode without recovering a vehicle once. I've always gone out and rescued trapped trucks. Which is why I think I'm kind of enjoying my time on Roadcraft so much, because I haven't made that a rule for myself, at least not yet. Just allowing myself to kind of enjoy the game, which is very nice. Come on, you. Yeah, we usually have some good times on SnowRunner, so do join me if you're available. Yeah, we also play, in a few weeks we'll be firing up Farming Sim again. Because that is another game that I play. And I also have some other potential games in the works for later. Bingo. There we go. Alright, let's see. Is that one mission the only thing we have left to do? I think it probably is, to be honest. No side missions. Yeah, so we need to... That is a very large stone there. That is probably going to require some extra work. Why is that still cloud there? I've clearly built a bridge there, game. What are you doing to me? Yeah. You have Mudrunner and Expeditions. Mudrunner and Expeditions are both kind of interesting, shall we say? They are they're if you like the game, then it's great. You know, you have there's a lot of good in those games, but I just didn't find that they agreed with me. Shall I say? Shall we say? Um, I much preferred the way SnowRunner works as. Ooh, that's going to be. Yeah, that's. I'm going to need a bigger crane for that. That's fine though. I can bring one over. I might even clear that area out myself later on. But let's just see. Ooh, hey. He made it. The little guy made it. That's good. If he can make it all the way around the route, then even better. But yeah, I think that's probably where I'm going to have to leave it for today. Don't have any other things to do there. It's just these two routes. But this one seems to have... I don't know. Is this one still... Where are the trucks on this route? Is there a truck on this route currently? I honestly don't think there is a truck on this route at the moment. Nothing anywhere. Okay. Keep an eye on that as we go around, but this guy is still making good progress, so that's good. Right. Okay. We're going to leave today. I am going to. Yeah, that's the big difference, babe. That I like object permanence. I think so. SnowRunner, where like you do something and it stays that way, and this game, like you put sand down, it's still gonna be there, sort of thing. Um, I like that. Expeditions and Mudrunner, it's like you're playing on the same map, but you've all got like little tiny missions to do, and um, anything you do in those missions doesn't affect the area when you come back to that map later for a different mission. So it's like I like to have my progress visible to me, and build towards um, uh, build towards things. God, I'm terrible with words sometimes. That absolutely my brain just fails me. But hey, that's just me. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. We'll pick this up next Wednesday, same time, same place. We'll be doing SnowRunner on Sunday. That's the usual 3 o'clock start, unless anything changes. I will say, Johnny, we do have a Discord if you'd like to join it. Always welcome. The rest of the community hangs out there from time to time, and I do post updates on when my next stream is going to be and what we're doing, sort of thing. So it's a good way to keep up with channel news. But yeah, other than that, I think we're done for today. So, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. For next time, I'll make sure that these routes are bulletproof. They do seem to be going rather well. This guy actually, I think this guy's going to actually make it. Let's just hang on a second. We have got a few moments, so let's just make sure this guy actually gets to where he needs to be. Hey, Wave, nice to see you. How you doing? You dropped by at the worst possible moment because we're about a minute from ending today's stream. I hate it when that happens. I really do. I'm so sorry. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he made it. He made it around the side. I didn't even notice that sign there, actually. But let's see this route to completion. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Do it. Yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. Route complete. Good stuff. Right, those just need to... I need that money and experience. Thank you very much. That's a lot of money and experience. So, yeah, I will tidy up these routes for next time just to make sure that they're both fully operational and um, there's no problems with any of them. I know that there's a few parts that need clearing up. But yeah, I'll tidy those up. I'll clear that area out, and we'll get the next lot of missions. And hopefully, we can actually make some good progress. Let's actually just return to the hub for a second and just check our final progress. Where are we in terms of percentage? We were at 75% complete. I think we're going to be 83. Okay, so we put on 8% there. We now have 8 missions, 2 side objectives, and 3 infrastructure requests to finish. Yeah, I think this is going to be a couple more streams. So I'll do what I can. We'll make some more progress next week. And yeah. Until then, guys, I am going to go and play Pokemon with Natalie for a little while as we wait for the new Pokemon game to release at midnight. And I shall see all of you guys next time. So until then, thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to check the YouTube for this stream later. Wave, I'm looking at you. Yeah, we'll see you you next time. So until then, guys, thank you very much for joining me, and as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now, everyone.